Hey there, coin collectors and history buffs. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins to ever come out of the United Kingdom, the 1948 UK 1 shilling. This coin isn't just a piece of history, it's a treasure worth big money, and if you've got one in your collection, you might just have a small fortune on your hands. History of the 1948 UK 1 shilling coin. Let's start with a little history. The UK 1 shilling coin has a long and storied past. It was first introduced in 1504, but what we're focusing on today is the 1948 edition. This coin is particularly noteworthy because it was minted during a time of change in the UK. The year 1948 was just a few years after the end of World War II, and the UK was recovering from the devastation the war had left behind. The economy was in shambles, and the country was adjusting to a new world order. Amidst all of this, there were significant changes happening in British currency as well. The 1 shilling coin minted in 1948 was part of a series of coins that replaced older designs and reflected the UK's efforts to modernize its coinage. The design of the coin itself is also symbolic of Britain's national identity and heritage. The design of the 1948 UK 1 shilling coin. So, what makes the 1948 1 shilling so special in terms of design? The 1948 1 shilling was made from copper nickel, and it features a beautifully detailed lion standing on a crown. But there's more to it than just the art on the coin. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find the effigy of King George VI, who was the monarch at the time. This image was designed by the famous British sculptor, Thomas Humphrey Paget. The reverse side, however, features the lion standing on a crown, an image that symbolizes Britain's royal power and strength. The lion itself is a symbol of bravery and leadership, while the crown beneath it represents the British monarchy, a deeply important symbol during the mid-20th century. The date, 1948, is also inscribed, marking the year of its production. 3. The era that makes this coin ultra-rare. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The 1948 1 shilling coin isn't just rare because it was produced in a significant year in British history. It's rare because of a critical error that occurred during its minting process. Some 1948 shilling coins were minted with a mistake, a subtle yet important error that makes them ultra-rare and highly sought after by collectors. What happened is that the lion on the reverse side was struck slightly off-center in a batch of coins. Normally, this wouldn't be a big deal, but when a coin is struck off-center, it's a noticeable flaw that makes the coin unique. The error creates a misalignment between the design and the edge of the coin, making these specific pieces incredibly valuable. Some of these 1948 1 shilling coins are worth up to $5,000 or even more, depending on the severity of the error and the coin's condition. This makes the 1948 shilling one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in British numismatics. The value of the 1948 UK 1 shilling coin. Now, let's talk about the big question: how much is the 1948 1 shilling worth today? As we've mentioned, these coins can fetch quite a high price at auction, but the value really depends on the specific coin. A regular 1948 shilling without any errors typically goes for a few dollars or pounds. But the ones with the off-center strike? That's where things get exciting. Some 1948 1 shillings with that error have sold for as much as $5,000, especially if they're in brilliant uncirculated condition, or BU as the numismatic world calls it. A BU coin is one that's almost as good as new, with minimal signs of wear or handling. And remember, the rarity of these errors is what really drives the price up. There aren't a lot of these coins in circulation, and when they do show up at auctions, collectors from all over the world are eager to get their hands on them. What to look for in a 1948 1 shilling coin? Okay, so now that you know why the 1948 1 shilling is worth so much, how can you tell if you've got one of the rare error coins in your collection? First off, check for the off-center strike. This is the key feature that makes a 1948 shilling so valuable. If the image of the lion seems to be misaligned with the edge of the coin, then you might be looking at a rare error piece. Next, check the condition of the coin. As with most collectibles, the better the condition, the higher the value. Look for coins that have little to no wear, as they'll fetch the highest price. Also, don't forget about the general rarity of the coin. The 1948 1 shilling is rare enough as it is, but when you factor in the error and condition, it becomes a highly prized piece for collectors. Other rare UK coins worth big money. While we're on the topic of rare coins, let's take a quick detour and talk about a few other UK coins that are worth big money. If you're a serious coin collector, you'll want to keep an eye out for these rare gems as well. Coins like the 1933 UK penny, which is one of the rarest British coins in existence, or the 1952 UK florin featuring the wrong portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, are also highly valuable. But nothing quite compares to the allure of a 1948 one shilling with that off-center error. It's a coin that represents both a moment in history and a great opportunity for coin collectors to own something truly special. Final thoughts. So, there you have it, the 1948 UK one shilling, a coin that's not only rich in history but also a treasure worth big money thanks to a rare minting error. If you come across one of these in your collection, consider yourself lucky, you might just have a small fortune on your hands. Thanks for tuning in today. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in the world, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below if you've ever come across a rare coin in your collection. Until next time, happy collecting and keep exploring the fascinating world of numismatics.